Everybody out there, my name is Cornelius Jones and my YouTube page is 10 Mina Investing. And I help people achieve their life dream of becoming financially independent through investing in stocks. Anybody out there hate their job? Is there anybody out there who is in the rat race right now? Come on, you know what the rat race is. The rat race is when you go to a job that you hate and you work your tail off only to make barely enough, making somebody else wealthy. Then you are coming home, you're tired, you don't have any energy left for your family, for your kids, for your spouse. And every day seems mundane. You do the same thing over and over. Then you go right back to that same old job. You break your back just to make barely enough. You work so hard making other people wealthy while you have many needs that go unmet yourself, only to come back home tired again, drained, don't have energy for your family, and then got to wake up and do the same old thing again. It's called the rat race. And many people out there are in the rat race and are screaming to get out. Well, I want you guys to listen to this and consider this for a moment. Outside of God and family, to human beings, nothing is more valuable than these two things: money and time. You see, some of the most successful and fulfilled people in the world when it comes to finances are those individuals who have lots of money or wealth and also have lots of time and the freedom to enjoy the wealth that they've accumulated. You know, some people have one or the other. You know, some people out there have a lot of time because they're unemployed or they have just a part-time job, but they don't have the money to enjoy the time that they have because they don't have the capital or resources to do the things that they want to do. And then there are people out there who have a lot of money. Maybe they're a CEO or maybe they're a doctor, but unfortunately, they just don't have the time to enjoy the money that they have, because they have to work 60 hours a week to accumulate the money that they have. But those individuals who have both money and time can be very fulfilled because not only do they have the money and can do what they want, they can use the time to spend it with their family and use the money to be a blessing around with their family and do the things that they want to do and be totally, truly fulfilled. Well, those individuals are those people who have the money and the time. Those are people who know how to invest. These are people who know how to make their money work for them. Some of the most successful people in the world and fulfilled people in the world are those individuals who know how to invest in real estate deals and know how to invest in the stock market. These are things where your money is working for you and you don't have to break your back to go get it. Well, investments are things that many people want to get started in and just maybe not know the direction to go. Real estate can be great. However, it can be a very costly startup, and the learning curve, let's just face it, it's huge. It takes a long time to learn how to do those things, even though it can be very profitable in the long run. Well, I am going to show you guys an investment in the stock market that is completely safe and a learning curve that is very, very minimal. Here's what I teach my students. A very consistent minimal gain over time accumulates wealth. A minimal gain consistently over time accumulates wealth. And I can show you that better than I can tell you. My statement to you is this. Anybody out there, I don't care who you are, I don't care how much money you have. If you are ready to become financially free and independent, anybody out there who follows my very simple strategy can be financially independent and set free in less than 2 years. And that may seem far-fetched to you because you haven't listened long enough, but I promise you, I can show you better than I can tell you. Watch this. All right, everybody. Here you are. What you are looking at right now is an investment calculator that I created using an Excel document. And the purpose of this calculator is to show you mathematically what any amount, when it comes to initial capital, I'll show you what any starting amount can do over time when you add a moderate gain, a consistent gain. Okay, so in this example, we are using 2%. Now, the goal when you're trading, well, my goal when I'm trading is to get my account. What you want to do is you want to get your account to where you have accumulated $25,000. Why? Because at that point, you can be considered what is called a pattern day trader, and you can make trades every single day, an unlimited amount of trades. We make one trade a day with my strategy, and we are trying to get 2% on that one trade, and we are done for the day. Making a trade takes less than 15 minutes. Okay, making a trade, buying and selling a security with the strategy that I am implementing only takes about 15 minutes. So 25,000 on 2% of 25,000 is $500. You make 2% every single day on 25,000. Simply, that's $500 every single day. At the end of the week, that's $2,500. So if you have 25,000 in your account and you're making a moderate return of 2% a day, then at the end of every week, you can take out $2,500, transfer it into your bank account, and then continue to leave the 25,000 in your brokerage account and continue to trade. So that's the goal. That's what we're all shooting for. Now, many people do not have $25,000. And I'm going to show you how to grow how quickly your account can grow to $25,000 starting with any amount that you want. Okay. Now, let's say that you only had $100. You're saying, I want to open a brokerage account, but all I have is $100. Well, no problem. The reason I recommend Robinhood is for three simple reasons. Number one, they do not charge any trading fees. So these fees that are charged on eBay and, Fidelity, Sure Trader, Scotts Trade, all these other online brokerage sites, you're going to be charged somewhere between $4.95 to $6.95 per trade. And when you're only trying to get a minimal return of 2%, that really eats into that. Okay, but Robinhood does not trade any fees. That's one reason I love Robinhood. Second reason I love Robinhood is because there is no minimal to get started. With many online brokerage accounts, you have to have at least $2,000 to trade, or you may have to start with at least $500. With Robinhood, there is no minimum requirement to open a brokerage account. And finally, I love Robinhood because the executions are very fast and they get done I have no problem with executions. They're very quickly. They get done very quick and they're very precise. All right, so $25,000 is the goal. And so I'm going to show you how you can grow to $25,000 if you start with something less. Let's say you only have $100, okay? You want to trade, but you only have $100 to get started. Well, as you can see, 2% of $100, that's only $2. Okay, but remember, here is what I preach. A consistent minimal gain over time equals wealth. Did you know if you take a penny and you double a penny 30 times, every day you double that penny for 1 month, at the end of a month, you'd have $5 million. Well, that's just how math works. When you are consistently multiplying by the same number over time, that grows into something very substantial. So we're going to take a look at this. Watch this. Down here, these columns can represent trades. So this column is 2% higher than the previous column. Okay. And so each column is 2% higher. We take our profit, we reinvest our profits. And if we make 2% every single day, as you can see, the numbers multiply very quickly. Okay, we're now in the 7, 8, 12, 13. We're in the double digit thousands right now. And we want to see how quick it gets to 25,000. Line 293 is where it gets to 25,000. And we've only started with $100. gaining 2% every single day. All right, so how long does it take to make that many trades? Well, that's not really 293 trades. I got to subtract 14 simply because that's where I started. Okay, trade one started at line 14. All right, so I'm going to put 293 in here. And that shows me that's 279 trades. Well, when you have less than 25,000 in your account, you are limited to make 3 round trip trades every week. A round trip is a buy and a sell in the same day. Okay, so if you do 12 of those, okay, that's what you have per month. It takes about 12 a month and then 144 a year. So to get 279 trades, that takes you about 23 months, which is just under 2 years. So wait, hold up. You mean to tell me that all it takes is $100, a $100 startup to open your own brokerage account? And if you follow my strategy of gaining 2% every single day, in less than 2 years of time, that's all it takes. You'll have $25,000 in your brokerage account, of which you can start gaining a daily profit of $500 every single day. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Anybody can be financially free into a 2-year span of time. You can't tell me that you can't save $100, okay? If you you may have to cut out your Starbucks budget. You may have to cut out your Netflix budget, but anybody can save $100, okay, if you have a job. And so that's what this is all about. So I'm just going to show you guys some numbers. Now, the more you start up with, the less time it's going to take to grow your account. All right, so let's say you started with $500. $500. Now I pre-wrote the lines that where it equals 25,000, so I won't have to keep scrolling through all this. All right, so $500. That's line 212 to get to 25,000, and that takes 198 trades. That's 16 months. So just over a year and 4 months. That's all it takes. If you open an account with $500, you can be financially free, making an income of $500 a day, $2,500 every single week by simply spending 15 minutes on the computer in the morning. Now, if you have a job and you can't do that, it's very simple. You can easily trade on your phone. Robinhood has a very excellent app where you can trade. You know, if in the morning, it's like 15 minutes or less. You know, take a bathroom break, go sit on the toilet and do your trade and then go back to your desk. It's very simple. Okay. Anybody can get this done. So over here, I show where your money, how it grows doing 3 trades per week in 1 year and how much you have in your account after 2 years. As you see here, this is amazing. 1 year, $500 turns into 8,000, a little over 8,000. And then you only trying to get it to 25,000. 2 years, it turns into 144,000. But you only want 25,000. Okay. Now, if you wanted to grow it more than that, then you could. I mean, if you let it grow all the way to 50,000, that's $1,000 every single day. Okay, showing you right here. Let's keep going. Let's say you wanted to put in $1,000. That's all you had. Okay, if you wanted to put in $1,000, it starts off very minimal, $20 a day. But $1,000 at line 177, that's 25,000, which is 163 trades, which only takes 13 months. That's 1 year. So if you wanted to be financially free and independent and didn't wanted to quit your job a year from now, you would need $1,000. Okay, but the point is anybody can get started. Even if you went as low as $25. Okay, I'm gonna put $25 in there because that's a number that anybody can do. You know, there may be some people that say, I don't have $100 right now. But if you started with something is better than nothing, because when you don't have trading fees to configure in, any moderate return on any amount over time will equal wealth. If you started with $25, even $25 gaining 2% every single day using the Robinhood trading app will turn into $25,000 in 349 trades. That's the 29 months. Okay, so that's less than 3 years in this example. What were you doing, 3 years ago? Doesn't that seem like it wasn't that long ago? 2 years and 5 months. That's all that takes. 2 years and 5 months to grow a small amount, like $25,000. Okay? You see, an annual return gaining 2% every single day on your money is 1,564%. Banks are paying less than 1% annually. We're talking about accumulating a 2% gain daily. You do that consistently for a whole year, that's an annual return of 1,564%. I don't know an investment out there, real estate, anywhere, or, I don't know any investment that can get you that type of return. Okay? So that's the point of this investment calculator, guys. The proof mathematically is there. It doesn't matter who you are, you can do this. You open up a brokerage account with Robinhood, you open it up with whatever you want to start with, and you simply gain 2% every single day. Now, here is the major question. How do you get that 2%? Okay, well, continue to watch, and I'm going to show you exactly what your next step needs to be. All right, guys, are you ready? Are you excited? Are you ready to start the journey, to start the process to become financially free and independent and get out of the rat race? Well, guys, so far we've talked about that in the very beginning in the intro, just getting out the rat race. And then I showed you with my investment calculator mathematically how this is not a far-fetched idea. Okay. And so what is the next step? Well, it's very simple. If you are ready to open a brokerage account with Robinhood and start making trades to gain 2% every day so that no matter what your startup is, you can grow your account to $25,000 and make or whatever you choose to grow it to and begin making a weekly income of $2,500 or more per day, all you gotta do is just subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? My YouTube channel is 10 Mina Investing. That's TEN Mina, MINA Investing. Go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. On my channel, I have all the instructions that you need to see, and I show you exactly how I gain that 2% on a daily basis. 10 Mina Investing is one of the most best kept secrets on YouTube. Every single morning, I go on live and I open up my Robinhood account and I show you my screen. I show you exactly how I'm making my trades. I show you exactly the stock I am picking. I show you step by step how to enter your position, how to buy the stock, and how to sell the stock. And it all takes less than 15 minutes. I can show you better than I can tell you. The proof is in the pudding. If you go to my channel right now, you will see videos of me making trades. You will see videos of me explaining exactly the stocks that I'm picking and that you can follow for yourself. You see, guys, this is very simple. I'm putting myself out there. A lot of salespeople go out there and they try to, advertise and they try to exaggerate and things of that nature. I can't do that because I'm telling you what I'm doing and I'm showing you live what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. And so if you go to my YouTube channel, you can follow my picks, you can follow my strategy. And if you open up your own Robinhood brokerage account, you can begin the journey and come along with me on that journey to become financially independent and set free. Just real briefly, I want you to ask yourself this question. What is your why? Everybody needs a why when it comes to staying motivated, when it comes to, what is driving you to achieve and move forward in life. My why is my kids. That's my why. I don't want to just be, well off for myself. I want to have an inheritance to pass over to my kids. I want to have things to leave behind for my 4 babies. Okay. And I think that's what every man should want to do. Every person should want to do. What's your why? Is your why just because you're tired of not being able to pay bills? Is your why because you just want the freedom to enjoy your family and enjoy your life without having to break your back at work? Is your why because you want your children to have a better lifestyle than what you currently have? You know, whatever your why is, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I will show you step by step. I will take you down the process and you will see exactly how simple this is. Less than 15 minutes every single day making a trade, and you can watch me trade. You can literally watch exactly what I'm doing. I don't know anybody out there that's doing that on their channel. And so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you exactly, again, every stock that I'm picking. You're going to get to see how to enter the position, how to exit, and exactly you're going to see it all on the Robinhood platform. And then you can follow me and do the same and just copy the exact same thing that I am doing with your own account. So it's just that simple, guys. All right. So follow me on YouTube, 10 Mina Investing. Go right now. Open up your phone. Go right now. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon so that you'll get a notification for every video that I put out. And also, if you would like a copy of my investment calculator, simply just shoot me an email. 10minainvesting@gmail.com. I'll send you a free copy of my investment calculator. I put a lot of work into that, but then you can have it on your computer and then you can play with your own numbers and things of that nature. Guys, it's time to get excited. It's time to start the journey to financial freedom. Are you with me? All right, as soon as you click off this video, go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, 10 Mina Investing. Let's start the process of financial freedom and independence. This is Cornelius Jones. I'm signing off. I'll see you on my channel. Follow my instructions. Let's be set free. Minimal gain over time. Who's ready for wealth? This is Cornelius Jones. I'll see you guys over on my YouTube page. You all have a great day and happy trading.